everyone, it's Finn here from the SDGC Live at PAX East 2025, talking to the gentleman from the game Fretless. First question, we got to keep it simple. Tell us who you are and what it is you do for the game.
My name's Jeff Linville. I do audio and some design on the game.
I'm Max. I do gameplay engineering.
And I'm Connor. I'm the artist.
The artist.
Yeah, just whole vision.
Just the art.
I wanted to start with the snarkiest question of like, oh wow, a pixel art RPG. How novel, what made you decide to pick such a... But then I realized I don't care because I love pixel art RPGs and give them all to me now. Yeah. So like, but again, how did you guys meet? How did this project start? Like break down your origin story.
Oh, well, real quick on the pixel art RPG is, yes, great take, but Connor, we just made him learn how to do it.
I didn't know how to do it before,
so it took him like a good while.
Oh, this looks great, and everyone on Slack's like popping off. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Turns out you gotta have a microphone. So,
yeah.
All right, so you taught yourself the pixel art to do this? Because it's phenomenal.
Well, basically, when you win, you don't know that you won. But when you fail, you're like, oh, don't do that. And that just helped define everything. It's like...
So like, how much collaboration is there? Or wait, I completely forgot the original question. How did this all start?
We all met at school. Can I hold it? I just really want to hold it. Yeah, we all met at school together and kind of like, I don't know.
We were just hanging out.
So what's the story? I'll forget. You know, it's been so long. The story is, it's fatiguing. It's a long story, which is probably why we're forgetting. No, but we went to school together. We all learned our separate disciplines and kind of like linked up through classes that we maybe shared. Sometimes they crossover classes, right? And a couple years later, after a whole bunch of unrelated stuff, we all kind of lined up again on this project, which is nothing like what it looks like now. We would meet and hang out on one day a week and try to get some work done sometimes. And then it took a number of years until we were like, I think we have something that is something. And from there,
started pitching.
Yep, we tried to pitch it, and that took an entire year. And when we finally landed a partner, Digis, we were able to commit full time to it. And the last 2 years have just really formed the game and turned it into what it was always like gonna be. We just didn't see it then. So, yeah.
Also, very important. Like I know Rob Scallon. Do you know about Rob Scallon's YouTube channel? Like he's involved in this project too. I went to high school with him. And yeah, I was gonna say, like, I went to high school with Rob, and yeah, like literally, I guess so. Yeah, because I used to like do film stuff for him, and I was in game school, so I was like, I'm a musician. I played in bands all over Chicago and stuff, and I was like, would it be cool to do like a music RPG and like maybe you can be involved or something like that? And he thought it was a great idea, and it was, you know, it was just like Max said, it was just kind of like part time. We just kind of did it for fun. And then I like got these guys on and the other guy, Dave. Everybody got roped in and now we're here, so.
Look, so I guess the quickest elevator pitch, and please tell me if I'm way off base, but it is a, it's a music-based and inspired like just RPG adventure where even everything in the world, the combat is influenced by music and rhythm, and it's phenomenal. Like the smallest touches, like the little flowers that are like bells when you touch them and they make the chimes, and every enemy is based off music, and the combat is inspired and based on music. Just, I love it. It's so good. That's not even a question, I'm just rambling, but break it down.
Yeah, so I mean the small details, I feel like one of Jeff's favorite words through development has been subtle. That's the word. I like a subtle,
it's very subtle.
But what happened is then everything subtly worked together, and it just kind of felt like organic and real. Like that was always the goal. It's like when you're making a world, like does it feel like people or animals or anything, pixels would live here. So over time, all those little subtle details added up, and they were always, our main focus was to always make sure it's musical. That's, if it's fun and not musical, it's not there yet, right? Sort of. So it just came out to this like living musical world that's like you're fully integrated with, and you're on your quest to get more music. Yeah.
And so going to you, because again, a big part, it's not just that it's pixel, it's the fluidity of the animations and just how expressive it is. Like, how much of it was your take and how much of it was collaborative? Because I love just all the little tiny details in the animations.
Well, that's a great question, because our game originally, when we were pitching it, is like he's just chilling there playing his guitar. It's like, that's cool. It sounded cool, but like visually it wasn't like interesting, and there wasn't that aspect that you're like, oh, what's going on over there? So that was Max. He was like, can we just have him like bounce around on the screen? Like, we just tried a couple skills for the acoustic, and like, oh my God, this is like a whole different game. So it kind of helped with that, and then also upping the frame rate. So like every skill is 1.68 seconds. It's divided into like, you know, like each 4 chunks. Oh yeah. 420 milliseconds per beat, and it's divided into 70 milliseconds for 6 frames, or if you want it buttery, it's 35 milliseconds for 12 frames. And like, I just started like bumping these frame numbers in certain spots when it really mattered, and it kind of made like a lot of juice. Like, you'll hold poses, but there's like a lot of follow through and like delay and stuff, so it makes it like have all these cool effects.
And what I like is that you guys made it, even if you're not a musical person, you give me an instrument, you're gonna have a bad time, but like, you do it in a way that
you should enjoy it.
Exactly. So
that was like one of our core, I guess, pillars in making the game, was like, as a part of like the marketing aspect of it, was like, one is like, you do not need to know who Rob Scallon is at all to like this game. It's not named about him or whatever. 2 was, you don't need to be a musician. You don't need to be into music at all, I guess, you know, as much as you need to be into like knights and swords and stuff. So you should be able to pick up this game and just be able to enjoy it like any other RPG. That was kind of like really important to us.
you don't have to know music to appreciate it, because the songs and like the soundtrack in the game is so good.
You'll
You'll be geeking.
I mean, even the little chimes when you open a chest, or the little fanfare when you beat a fight, like, it's all, the music is just good. And I mean, this is just a demo. No, can't give this guy too much credit. I mean,
Hold up.
Thanks. I don't know.
How many?
Sound has gone through like 6 iterations. I'm not joking.
How much music is in the game? Like, I mean, most games you'd have to have several, like a whole soundtrack, but this feels a little more.
The whole OST is probably like, I think it's like 20 something, 26 or 27 tracks or something like that. But there's some that aren't on it because we just, I don't know, like preparing us music
DLC,
for.
bonus music.
Yeah, like seriously. So there's a ton of music in the game. Like every instrument, there's an acoustic guitar, a bass, synthesizer, and an 8-string. Each one of those has its own custom soundtrack with like a bunch of variations within it. So it's not just like it's one track. Like the acoustic guitar has like 6 different loops that can play when you start combat, and there's like all these different little layers that are going on that are all different. Each enemy has its own, and each boss has its own soundtrack that's like totally different. So there's so much music in the game. I needed a lot of help on it too. There's another composer one of my friends that I got to help me with the boss metal music, and there's guest composers as well. So it's just, there's so much music. The word music.
And what I love is, like, again, it's integrated into the actual gameplay, because, you know, your weapon, your equips are different accessories to the guitar itself, like the slider or the strings, and then you have the pedals, which are like your artifacts that grant these huge bonuses. And it's the little thing, again, it's the little things that just make it feel very cohesive. Is a good word.
Like, I guess one of my favorite games was like Dead Space, and I love how the UI was like diegetic, like it was just on you. And that, like the guitar case, like we try to like have aspects of that where it's like we upgraded the whole UI. It used to be just like a weird little bar at the bottom, but now it's like, oh, you have the bass UI, you have the acoustic UI.
I feel like that's really good trivia.
Yeah.
Fretless, inspired by Dead Space.
Well, there's so many weird games like Hyperlight, you know, Mario RPG, like, yeah.
I mean, yeah, the battle system, you can, every game that has timing-based, turn-based combat, you're gonna have the Mario RPG like vibes, but it still exists for a reason.
Pretty funny. I hate turn-based games, but I love this game.
But it's a super satisfying like mechanic, so who cares? So the game comes out this month, May 22nd. If you had to tell viewers one thing about the game to get them hyped, what would it be? One thing about the game. Each of you, boom.
One thing about the game that what?
That would get people hyped.
You first.
You first, yeah.
I wasn't ready.
I know. It's a gotcha.
You'll enjoy the synth like a lot. Like, no one has seen really that much of the synth. The synth is totally crazy. That's one of the instruments I'm really in love with.
I got one. The final boss fight is like,
we landed the
Connor, it's It's insane. It's so.
I love
It's a
Metal
big
Slug.
deal.
I love Metal Slug.
The final boss fight is probably way overboard for what this game is supposed to be.
It's like
And,
Kirby is like so cute, and then just like.
Why did you go this way?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's like laugh out loud, like, okay, this cute little world.
It's like, oh my god,
Yeah,
what
this
did you
is just
do?
the opposite.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
so,
Yeah.
I've always-
it's got like 3 layers of like. There's like I wrote
no
like.
spoiling.
Sorry,
but
okay, come on.
okay. It's hilariously out of the realm of where it needed to be.
Fair.
I think in terms of like a threat level. Like you're in this very cute environment. Everyone's like, oh, so cute, and then you go to the final boss, like, oh boy. So
very
yeah, it's a
excited.
good answer.
And like I every time, even though we made the game, when the end credits roll, like I choke up a little bit. So I know that's good.
There you
Because
go.
like, yeah.
So before we end, where can people find you or follow the game? And then I have one final question. It's the hardest one yet.
What's the question?
Yeah.
Where can people follow you?
Oh. I was waiting for that question. I was like, that's so intense. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, we're on, Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram as Ritual Studios.
Yeah.
It's kind of different. Just search Ritual Studios or Fretless. You'll find the game. You can find the game on Steam. Just search Fretless Steam. You'll totally find the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best place to find everything.
You can play the demo till the game comes out. We're not gonna. Yeah.
Is on Steam.
This exact demo is also on Steam.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. We're gonna go in order. You first, then you and you.
My social security number is...
Yeah.
In your heart of hearts, if you have to choose, cake or pie?
Cake.
Key lime pie.
Tres Leches, which is like milk cake. It's super good.
Oh, was I supposed to say
Was I able
No,
to
you don't have to.
specify? Because
No,
it's a big deal.
Oh,
It's key lime pie.
Or pie?
It's
Like, what do you prefer?
it's cake. It's key lime pie, cake, pie.
Key lime pie.
Yeah.
That's why he's the winner.
awesome.
The answer-
What? I mean, it's
awesome.
different.
That's
It's
a rare
not
choice.
cherry pie,
I
which
would
is
just
also
love
good.
it.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of pies, but like whatever you have a top fave, and that's what pushes it over.
That's exactly right.
That's correct. That's the correct answer.
I like a good chocolate cake. I'm a boring person, I guess.
Hey, you know,
I didn't realize that.
vibe from you,
Yeah.
so.
Tres Leches changes the game. I thought cake was all powdery. No, Tres Leches is like milk, and it's like,
Moist.
yeah, it's
Who
awesome.
doesn't love that word?
I didn't know that was like a thing. Yeah.
Tiramisu is my second favorite, which is
Oh,
cake
yeah.
related.
It's like Jello
coffee
pudding.
based, so that
Cake-
fixes it for me.
It's
Cake,
cake
'cause it's like-
adjacent. Yeah.
Finger.
Dessert-ish.
Yeah.
Thank y'all.
Thank
The
you.
demo sucked. Like you guys, it's too. No. Sorry, I was gonna say yes. It sucked all my time away. I realized I stopped after the word sucked, and I was like, wait a second, I needed to follow through with that because I sat down, and then I realized I needed to get up and stop myself because you had
That's
a
good.
line for me. But no, it's
We got the tape
just
line.
good.
Yeah, that's
We're
just
very
good.
proud, so.
Yeah, I couldn't be like, we're just sitting on our computers all day, just like, this is a cool experience to be able to talk to people that enjoy it. Like,
Yeah.
just the way that we enjoy it.
I want to say it works really well when you hold the microphone down here.
Yeah, that's the best way to speak about it. Yeah.
Thank y'all.